Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello everybody, how are you? How is everything? I hope you are fine and everything is good for you boys and girls. As you see, gentlemen and girls, today we are talking about Mega Goal4 and Unit5, amazing animals, which section listening activities or listening abilities that you are able to listen for different conversation and different pronunciation. Okay, by the way, this is Mansour Al-Garni. I'm English supervisors. Okay, I'm so happy to introduce this lecture or this session for you, and I'm happy to teach you and to learn you how can you teach this mutual or this unit. Okay, by the way, gentlemen and girls, we are going to learn this here in this. We are going to learn a different kind of conversation or different kind of listening activities between horses and trainers, and the person who train and who talks about with his horses, and how can he deals with his horses. Listening to the horse training, talk about horses training. Okay, also improve listening abilities. How can we improve our listening ability, gentlemen and girls? Here we have different differentiate between confused sound, like such as yeah sound and like yet and regular, and we have j sound like jet and magic. In addition to this, gentlemen, we are going to practice pronunciation. Also, at the end of this lesson, we are going to talk about how can we build a vocab. Do you like vocab? If you build your vocab, you can speak very fluently, gentlemen, and you can speak very fluent. Okay, anyhow, gentlemen, we have to move to the first slide. We talked in the previous lesson about this title, which is amazing animals, and we talked about different kinds of amazing animals, like miser, like lions. We talk about gorilla, coca gorilla, and we talked about dolphins. All of these kinds that can help people and they can communicate with people. While wild animal, or we call it unwild animal, that they can communicate and help people from the risk. Okay, our hero today is a horse. Okay, but we have listened to another amazing animals, but we have to move this one. We have to talk about this one, gentlemen.
Page 73.
We have to stop this one. Okay.
Yes.
Here we have, gentlemen, we have a short passage or a short conversation between horses and the owners. Okay, what is going on? Okay, here listen to the horse trainer talk about the horse training. Okay, make notes in the chart, then talk in the class. Okay, what I want you, gentlemen, I want you to open your books on page 73 to 74. Okay, and to follow these procedures and to follow these steps. Okay, are you ready for listening this activity, gentlemen and girls? Okay, that's good. Okay, now we have to play it. Okay,
page 73. 5. Listening. Listen to the horse trainer talk about horse training. Make notes in the chart. Then talk about it in class. Horses are gifted animals with their own code of behavior and communication. What is called horse breaking does neither the horse nor the rider credit. When preparing a horse for saddle, our aim is not to break the horse's spirit, but to create a willing and accepting partner.
Yes, accept partner.
Although harsh treatment and extreme force are no longer condoned by many horsemen, there are still those that adopt violent and cruel training techniques.
Yes, cruel training
One
technique.
such trainer, who resorted to beating horses that he considered stubborn, got a taste of his own medicine when his horses, which were certainly strong and beautiful, did miserably in a show because they were panicked at the sound of applause and could not be handled because they did not trust their rider.
Yes, this is good, gentlemen and girls. They did not. This is the last line here, as you see. Okay, the horse, as I told you, gentlemen and girls, they know the person who rides over him. Okay, And if you are not a good rider, don't ride the horse at all. And by the harsh treatment is not good also, gentlemen. You have to deal with this kind of animal gently, and softly also we have here. And as I told you, gentlemen, they did not trust their rider. If you are not good, don't ride. Okay, the second slide is talking also, continue.
Page
but
70.
we have here,
Respect will not help get the best they can from their horses. Adopt of his own and could not be handled because they did not trust their rider.
okay, now,
It is true that horse owners need to be firm leaders to their horses, but ruling by fear rather than respect will not help get the best they can from their horses. Adopting a slow and methodical approach towards training allows one to get to know one's horses and train them to deal with all sorts of things, including potentially frightening distractions.
Distractions, yeah.
The
secret.
secret to natural horsemanship is communication. Before you attempt to develop your riding techniques and other details, you should take the time to get to know your horses, learn their body language, natural tendencies, and how they react to things. Each horse is different. It seems to me that people go to great lengths to avoid what is the simplest and most rewarding option, namely, a few days of around-the-pen work that takes a bit of time and patience, but pays off in the long run.
Okay, yes, gentlemen, as you see, gentlemen, there are this one a lot of information and a lot of tips there. You have to follow it in this section of listening, gentlemen. As you see here, gentlemen, you have to do the best they can with their horses, okay? Adapting, and also they can dealing with them in training allows to get now know one horses. What kind of sort that they know? Okay, they know potentially and frightening and distractions. Okay, all of these. And the most important, gentlemen, you have to focus it on horse, on your horse. What is it? The natural secret, or the secret to the natural horsemanship. Okay, communication. As I told you, gentlemen, how can you communicate with your horse? The body language, the reaction of it, you have to deal with them, and you have to be patient for them. You see, you have to be patient, and it takes a long of time to understand your horse, to understand the animal that you are dealing with it. Okay, you have to be patient for that cases, gentlemen and girls. If you have a cats in your home or whatever you have, or camels, or for example sheep, goats, whatever you have, horses, okay, you have to be patient for them, and you have to deal with them softly and to communicate with them by their language body. Okay, here we have, gentlemen, we have also the natural tendency, and they are the reaction of this. Okay, how can they react if there is a problem? How can you deal with that kind of, for example, wild animal? Nobody can deal with them. Okay, it's difficult to deal with tiger or cheetah, or for example lion. It's difficult. Or snakes, for example. If you are dealing with snakes, and if you don't know how can you deal, it will be bite you, and this is not good. Okay, and sting it. Okay, don't take care about this one. Okay, here we have to move for undesirable practice and beliefs. Undesirable practice and beliefs. Okay, gentlemen, this is referring to the conversation before. Okay, we have here something which is desirable and which one undesirable for horses. Number one, we can see here, break the horse spirit. Okay, that means to break, to stop something. Okay, and this is not, it is undesirable. Okay, the one here we have to create a will and accept the partner, that the horse can accept the partner for that cases. Okay, the second one we have rule by fear. They afraid about you. If you follow these horses, the horses that follow this one, they will not obey you, and they drop you to crazy or drive you to be crazy. Okay, just be gently with them and communicate with them by their language body. Okay, and the owners need to be firm leaders. You have to be firm. If you don't be firm, the instructions and the rule that you will ask the horses or the different kinds of animal to obey it, they will not obey it at all. Okay, you have to be fair. Okay. Here we have, gentlemen, use harsh treatment and extreme force. It's not good. This is not good way. Okay, and you have to be soft with animal. Okay, you have to be soft with animal. Any different kind of animal, you have to be soft with them, because they have a soil, and you know it's not good. It's not good. Our Islam order us to be soft and to be mercy with them. Okay, you have to be mercy with them. Okay, here we have, gentlemen, rules the horse with respect communication. Yes, if you respect the horse, if you respect the animal, what kind of animal? Why? Otherwise, for example, wild animal, if you respect them, they can respect you also. And the secret of the natural horsemanship, whatever, what kind of natural hair, what kind of natural relationship between you or different kind of animals, not exactly with the horse. Here we come to the end of this slide with this point. Okay, to get this point, to get to know your horse body language. As I told you, gentlemen, natural tendencies, and the horse need what? This is the most important, gentlemen. Needs time and need patience. You have to be patient. You have to be patient for them. Okay, and you have to be also mercy for them. Okay, here we have, gentlemen, we have the sixth section for our unit, which is about amazing animals. We have pronunciation. We have different types of pronunciation here. We have to compare between two sounds. Here we have yeah sound, yeah, for example, yet, okay, and regular, and we have the j sound like jet, and we have magic here. How can you differentiate between this kind of pronunciation? We have to differentiate it by listening to this activity for comparing between yeah sound and j sound. Okay, be ready to listen.
73.
Okay, you are ready.
6. Pronunciation. Some students of English confuse the y sound in yet and regular with the j sound in jet and magic. Listen and practice.
Number 1.
1. Jack owns a very energetic young stallion.
Stallion. Energetic. The horse.
2. The horse has an intelligent, gentle nature.
Yes, gentle and intelligent. Beautiful now and popular.
3. Ponies have beautiful features and are popular with children.
Yeah, popular and beautiful. Yeah. Number 4. Human.
4. Many true stories demonstrate that horses are loyal human companions.
Yeah, royal. We call it loyal human companions. That's correct. I agree with this point. Do you agree with me?
5. These are just a few of the techniques used to train horses.
Yes, this is a few and use. That's correct. Okay, that's good. Okay, this is a good technique for improving and developing your pronunciation for different kind of sound. Okay, here we have, as I told you, yeah and jah sound. Okay, we have many different kinds of this. Okay, now we have two procedures and tips for improving your listening ability and pronunciation. How can you, gentlemen, how can you improve your listening? How can you improve your listening and your pronunciation? Okay, by the way, if you are training all the time and make errors and mistakes and try again, by this way you are able to improve yourself. By the end of this, you will find a good result. Okay, the first step or the first tips here we have, it's a good idea to listen to different sources of conversation. Okay, you have to look for the native society. Okay, to the American or English society or Australian, whatever you wanna, what different kind, we have different kind of accent there. Okay, but which one you prefer? Okay, you have to focus on YouTube and concentrate on this accent in order to improve yourself in this accent for different sources of conversation. Okay, here we have, gentlemen and girls, we have also, it's a good to pronounce aloud from time to time. Okay, inside the class, inside your room, whatever in your home, when you are alone with you or your friend, with your sister, with your brothers. Okay, try to speak with yourself loudly, okay, with them. Try to speak with them. Try to listen to your voice. If you listen to your voice, by this way, you are improving your voice, your listening ability, and you are improving your pronunciation also. Only just record yourself. If you record yourself and to listen it again, then you can discover the mistakes and the error, and you can correct it easily, okay, and correctly, gentlemen. You have to do this technique. By the third one here, it is good to practice for speaking, and it is also get to say that the words of the language. You have to say, and you have to look for the social or for the native speaker society. If you are looking for the native speaker society, there are many items and there are many phrases for the American and English society, okay, is different. We can use it in our daily. We are learning for the syllabus, okay, but the language of their society, do you know how can you deal with them? Do you know how can you copy? There are many different phrases and items there. You have to follow it, gentlemen and girls, in order to improve your listening and in order to improve your pronunciation. By the way, gentlemen, the last one, which is useful skill, what is it? In real life, as I told you, people can read short passage, okay. If you are daily, okay, you are reading daily, for example, one short page, okay, by using your smartphone, what kind of smartphone you have, okay, and you are looking for the smartphone and read, okay, read only one page daily. If you are read one page daily, your language and your vocabulary and your pronunciation, everything, the four skills, respective skills and productive skills, it will be, they are able to improve. But practice, you have to go back and don't use, or we call it that, back drawing a board, okay, don't use it, okay. Here we have, gentlemen, we have the last section of this slide, which is talking about vocabulary building, okay. Here I want you, gentlemen, to open your books, okay, as you see here, 74 and 75, okay, and to compare between this one, to match between these words, okay. This is the synonyms. As I told you, gentlemen, in the previous lessons, I talked about the Oxford Dictionary. I want you to take it from App Store, okay, and to download this kind of dictionary. It can help you in order to improve your language also, and to know different types of language, and to know different types of synonyms and antonyms, okay. If you see this word, you can learn it many words in English, not to learn one word only, but you can learn 3 or 4 words at one time, okay. This is, you have to upload, we call it Oxford Dictionary, English to English, not English to Arabic, English to English, in order by 1 month, at the end of the first month, okay, you are able to understand English easily and quickly. The first one, gentlemen, here we have, we call it here consciousness. We call it, we can, any difficult word, gentlemen, we have to divide it. Consciousness, okay, we call it here. Number D, which is the state of being awake. Number 2, alert, which is with aware. Okay, distribute, which is come with the number F, which is worried, okay. The last, or the fourth one, we have deliberately, it comes with on purpose, okay. The speculates or speculates, we call it with number C, which is guesses about, okay. Domestics, which is comes with H, which is tamed, okay. We have here that domesticates, that you can deal with horses or whatever you want, okay. The number 7, aggressive, which is comes with unfriendly and hostile or hostile, okay. We can pronounce it by different pronunciation, American pronunciation and English pronunciation, or American English and British English, hostile and hostile, okay. And compassion, okay, we call it the last one, which is come with number B, sympathy and concern. By the way, gentlemen and girls, we have to come to close this lesson, and it's my pleasure time to be with you. This is Mansour Al-Garni, and thank you, and see you inshallah in the next lesson. Assalamu alaikum.